Hey, welcome back to the Tahoe Real Estate Show. I am Dave Mulligan. I'm in for Pete Laughlin, who's getting a Brazilian today. Or I guess they call it a manzillion, right?
Yeah.
I'm here with Scott Peters of MUN Cpa'S. Now, I'm going to let you tell them what MUN stands for, because I can't say it.
So it stands for a Man Urrutia Nelson Cpa'S.
That's why I just say MUN.
Yeah.
So, okay, first of all, this is a real estate related show. So there's obviously a connection. It's an important part of the business crossover there. Mm-hmm. But how do you keep being a CPA sexy and interesting? I mean, you're at a party. You meet a girl.
It's
you tell her you're a CPA, she's going to leave.
You know, a lot of times they don't know what a CPA stands for, so you just say...
Good point.
Yeah, you just kind of go with it, and hopefully don't talk about tax, because that's not sexy at all.
No, but all right, it's November, year end. Let's get into the tax stuff without, you know, if I yawn, excuse me.
Yeah.
This is important stuff.
Try to bear with me, don't fall asleep. But yeah, 10/16 was the last filing extension date for individuals, and so now people get into the tax planning mode. And so what we like to do with a lot of our clients who are proactive in their business is let's get your books updated, let's take a look where you think you're going to stand at the end of the year, and if we can eliminate any taxable income before the end of the year, we can plan for that. Or if you're having a good year, you might need to pay in some more tax so that you're not getting any underpayment penalties. That's
what it would seem to me. Somebody using your services would be somebody who makes enough money where you can save them a lot of money, right? And also that would pay for your services.
Sure, absolutely, yeah. I mean, obviously the more money you make, the more tax you're going to owe, and then there's more opportunity for tax planning. So there's a lot of things that you can do, and just depends on the industry. Like for example, if you're in the engineering, architectural, if you're manufacturing, there's different types of credits that you can take. Particular, there's the research and development tax credit, which is very beneficial for manufacturers and pretty much anybody, any small business that. See, I bored you. I bored you.
No. I was on the edge of my seat.
Okay.
No, we talked about. There was another interesting credit that you were telling me about in hiring certain types of categories of employees. Just briefly.
That's the WOTC credit, the Work Opportunity Tax Credit. So if you're an employer and you're looking for new hires, and you potentially are looking at someone that maybe has been unemployed for 6 months, or maybe has a prior felony on their record, maybe they've been on food stamps or have been on government assistance, there's incentive to hire those types of people, and so you just have to go through a series of steps right when you hire them. There's a time frame, so it's very limited, so you got to be on top of it. And
that's somebody wouldn't necessarily know on their own. That's where you come in and say, hey, when you're hiring, somebody of these specific categories can save you money.
Exactly, yeah. I think the most you can get is around $9,000 for hiring a veteran. So that's very, that could be very lucrative for any business, especially if you're hiring multiple people.
Sure.
And then you have a higher turnover rate.
And not just lucrative, but if you look at the altruism side of that. I mean, we all want to help out a veteran, right?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's what the government does. They put those incentives in place to kind of, entice you to do one thing over the other.
Right. So. And maybe even companies could advertise, say, hey, we're looking for veterans if you're out there and need a gig.
Yeah, you could do that.
So, Scott Peters.
Yep.
MUN Cpa'S.
MUN Cpa'S.
Where can people find you, quickly?
We can find us on James Avenue on the off of Keys Boulevard next to Keys Cafe.
We'll find you. We'll see you right after this. We got to be back in about a minute right here on the Tahoe Real Estate Show.